there you have it. Very beautiful. Here we go. Today I'm at Frenchman's Flats, and the plan is to jog up Piru Creek, do a little bit of a catch and cook with the crawdads. So I was here about 2 weeks ago, but yeah, we're gonna visit again. And we're gonna stop here first just because I wanna see if there are still crawdads here. I did see a crawdad kind of swimming in there, but yeah, I'm gonna try to look around here. If I catch one, I catch one. If not, whatever. So I did get one crawdad here, and I had to just go down that way a short ways, although there were quite a few sitting around in the reeds here and there. But yeah, they get away. They're able to get really far back. But anyways, yeah, I mean, definitely still quite a few, not as prolific as it was, I would say maybe last week or 2 weekends ago, but if they're around, we'll see what it's like further upstream too. All right, so I was able to catch two here. What happened is as I was coming out, I chased one up into the shallow area, and it got to a point where it almost actually swam out of the water and was very easy to grab. But yeah, we got two tiny ones. I think we're gonna have a good day. So I got two in my water bottle here, and yeah, you know, they're doing their thing. There were some people up at the bridge that said there was another real big one, but I think I got scared away or something, I don't know. So another spot I visited 2 weeks ago, I swam in this pool, and I went up there a little ways, and what I think I'm gonna do now is just kind of stop by, go up there a short ways, and then make my way to that, you know, that big pond up below the dam. But yeah, let's check this out and see if I can get maybe one or two more crawdads, who knows. This pool right here, little waterfall, and then this pool right here, they're both great pools. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get like one or two crawdads here. Got one, and definitely bigger than the other two I caught at the first spot. But yeah, there have been a lot that have been big here and that have gotten away. So anyways, I'm gonna hold on to this guy. Yeah, this one definitely looks like it's gonna be tasty, you know, good strong tail meat there. Where I'm standing now, it's actually kind of on the deep side for catching crawdads, and I can do it here, but generally what you wanna do is try to look for areas like, I guess back there where I caught that one, kind of at the bank where it's a little more shallow, and up here where it starts to get shallow again. Yeah, so this doesn't always work out, but yeah, right under this slab here. You can see there's a crawdad, and we're gonna get it. Yes, we are. Nope. Yeah, so sometimes it doesn't work out the way I want it to, especially if I only have, you know, a hand and I'm holding a bunch of other things. But there are plenty here, so there's, you know, I'm swimming away. Let's do one fast. Yeah, maybe here. This guy's not moving too quickly, so yeah. Nope. Yeah, you see, I'm not on my A game today. But that's the thing about it, you know, you catch some, you miss some. All right, let's see, especially when I'm filming it, you know, it's just not necessarily phenomenal. There's a big guy. See, that one's swimming out kind of deep, but that would have been a nice catch. Yeah, there's some more, definitely getting into an area that's hard to reach though. But yeah, maybe I can get him still, I don't know. Let's see. Nope, not quite. Yeah, this is, I guess, more realistic, unless you're in an area where they're very slow. So I feel like sometimes when I'm filming, you know, I mean, I'm often paying more attention too, because I'm not filming, but now I'm filming, and yeah, not necessarily the best. Sometimes you just feel around here too, you'll catch him. Oh, I see one. Let's give it a shot, yeah. That looks good, vulnerable. Is it alive? Yes, it is. So there you have it. Since I started filming, I think it's been about 1:47 at this stage. And yeah, that took longer than usual. We got our second crawdad of this pond. So anyways, yeah, happy about that. So now we got two, you know, and yeah, as you may have seen there, I think I'm gonna put the full clip in potentially, just to give you some context. It can take a while, even to catch one crawdad when you see a bunch. So, you know, a lot of the times I'll just go for the easy ones. But yeah, like I guess when I'm filming, not really trying to optimize my ability to catch them, sometimes, yeah, it takes a few tries. Anyways, I think I might be able to get more, so I'm just gonna keep, yeah, I'm gonna stop filming this time so I can get it more efficiently. But anyways, yeah, two crawdads, good to have. So I caught another crawdad, actually within a couple of seconds of me pausing the film. So sometimes you can catch them quite quickly. This one did swim away a few times. You know, the third one, you know, I guess it'd be, you know, furthest from my head, I guess. But yeah, you know, there are definitely plenty more here, and I've done a video, I think, where I go up that way, and even when I go farther downstream. So what we're gonna do now is return back to where I set my stuff over there, put these crawdads in the water bottle, and then jog up to the area I visited about 2 weeks ago. See if I can get some better footage of those bullfrog tadpoles here. Yeah, so quite a few in this area. Yeah, pretty cool to see. And yeah, my stuff's right up there. So let's get these guys in the bottle. All right, we got one, I guess we're kind of holding hands, 2 and 3, 4, 5 total now. Right, down at the creek again, and yeah, you know, I think it's gonna get pretty cool soon. So just up that way, we're gonna be at this, I guess, small pond below Pyramid Dam. And the convenient thing about Piru Creek is it's navigable waters. So I think as long as you stay in the water, you're good. If I'm wrong, correct me on that, but I did look it up. So anyways, yeah, we're in the creek right now, and we're about to get to the yeah, the spot below the dam. Last time I was here, I saw a few bullfrogs jump in the water, and I saw something just dive down right there. I didn't actually see it, but my guess is either a bullfrog or a pond turtle. Those tend to jump into the water when they notice you, at least during the daytime. So I'm stashing my stuff right here, you know, and it is visible, but I think it's quite safe just due to how swampy this is. I don't really expect a bunch of people to come through here. But yeah, anyways, what I'm bringing with me is this case with my keys in it for my car. And yeah, essentially it'll waterproof my phone while I'm swimming, and then I'll be able to get out and get some photos for y'all. Before I get really deep, I'm gonna do a cold plunge. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, nice. And yeah, this is beautiful. So yeah, my first time seeing this with the sun actually out. 2 weeks ago I came here, and yeah, the sun had kind of set behind the canyon, but I did start sort of late today, but at least I'm lucky enough to get this while the sun is shining. And I gotta say, a real spectacular area. Definitely worth a break from a crawdad catching trip. But yeah, anyways, what I think I'm gonna do, just sort of, for now, just kind of swim along the edges here after getting a few photos. And I might kind of stop from time to time just to like take in the scenery, maybe look around, because I'm not sure how frequently I'm gonna do this, but yeah, this is quite a good view. Happy, you know, the waters here in Piru Creek are navigable waters, because otherwise, you know, I probably wouldn't do this. But yeah, anyways, very, very cool. Yeah, so very, very beautiful. I think that's the spillway for the dam, and real nice. At the moment, I can walk in the water, but at some point I might have to swim. Ooh, definitely getting deep here, but oh yeah, I gotta be careful now. Oh. I don't want my phone to get wet too much, and my other stuff to get wet like last time, so I'm gonna get things in the case. Anyways, yeah, a lot of good pictures here already, and yeah, I'm excited about this. And yeah, it's nice, as I mentioned maybe already, a nice place to stop and just chill. All right, so this is just good to know, something I thought I might inform you about. So I went up the creek, you know, to the reservoir, the pool below the dam, the Pyramid Dam or whatever, and yeah, I was swimming around and whatnot, and there was like a ranger or something like that, and I think I was talking to him for a little bit, and he was asking about like fishing poles and stuff. I told him I have like a fishing license, and that I didn't have any fishing poles. You know, you guys see my videos, I don't even think I borrowed a fishing pole from a friend. I have some old tangled up ones somewhere, but yeah, I was catching crawdads, and these are mostly like further downstream. You know, but anyways, yeah, I think that the whole navigable water thing kind of makes this a gray area, kind of going past that bridge there. I think it's legal, but yeah, he just told me, yeah, the navigable water stuff's kind of like a gray area, and just I don't know, I might have been allowed to, I don't know, but he just suggested I get out of here I wasn't gonna like, he asked me to kind of go up. I wasn't gonna entrap myself or anything like that. Or he suggested I do it. It wasn't like a legal command or anything like that. But yeah, I said, you know, I could meet him at the bridge or something like that. You know, I'm here. And he said, yeah, he just didn't really have time, I guess. But I don't think I was doing anything against the rules. But anyways, I'm not gonna head back up there, and you shouldn't either. I think if you go on land, you know, it might be illegal. It is. So, but yeah, the navigable water thing, navigable water. If you know anything about that for this area, I would love to know, because you know, there's no signage here, right? And you know, I thought it was navigable water because I looked it up before, and I know people have kayaked down this when there's high flow, and so yeah, definitely an open question. But I guess for the time being, I'll put out the video, but maybe don't go up here. Yeah, I don't know. So about fishing, as I've been wading my way through this downstream from the bridge over there, kind of hard to point, but yeah, I did see a few fish just feeding right now, so neat to see. But yeah, anyways, let's keep going downstream, and I didn't film a lot of the upstream part, but yeah, let's catch some crawdads down this way. That is a strong crayfish, you know, definitely more than its body weight here, even though it's not quite full right now. And yeah, he was doing one pincher for a while. Looks like 2 pinchers now. Anyways, let's see if we can get him to let go. All right, I guess this is number 6. Got Mr. Big Pincers here, you know, given his size, the claws are definitely quite large. So yeah, probably gonna be tasty. Looks like he got a strong tail too. Anyways, let's get him in the bottle. So this is a total of 7 at the moment, different sizes, you know, and I have another bottle like this that I'm willing to fill, but let's see how many we can get in one. And again, I'm gonna do this opportunistically, right? I'm not just gonna kind of seek out every crawdad I see. I definitely saw a few more here than I caught. But yeah, let's go downstream. Got number 8 right here. Well, it's almost like autumn leaves on this tree. You know, almost like it came early, I guess. Most of the trees around here, it would have that autumn color, don't quite have it yet. So anyways, yeah, fallen tree for you. Very beautiful. Got number 9 right here. There's 10. Number 11. I just had some raccoons growl at me, like pretty deep. I suspect that they're either in this little cave here or somewhere. Now, keep in mind, they are just raccoons. But yeah, I don't really see where they might have ran off to. This is a beautiful spot, and I did see it last time. I don't think I actually went in last time. I mean, maybe just a little bit of waiting. So yeah, you know what? I think I might do that. Sounds like a good plan. All right, let's do a quick little cold plunge here. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, I've been passing a lot of good crawdad spots. I mean, there are even like a bunch in here, but I've been mostly just kind of trying to, progress quickly, you know. It is nice to take a little chill break now, and yeah, I think I might do that over here real quick. Yeah, in the shade. Yeah, so I'm happy I decided to do this today. I had some other ideas, you know, but just given how, you know, the state of things, I think it kind of made sense. All right, this is nice. So I was filming this, but a crawdad actually bit me, so I decided to start it over. Pinched me, yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, this is really nice. I did actually come out here 2 weeks ago, as I mentioned, and I have a long list of like new things I want to do, kind of longer trips, spots in the San Gabriels that I think would be neat to explore. But I guess over the last like month or so, I mean, if you're following me, you may have noticed that like some of the videos just aren't really what I typically do, and a lot of that's just been, you know, due to me being busy. I had some personal things. I think one of the trips in Mexico was sort of like a personal like vacation type thing that was quick. I had some family things to do out in Chicago, you know, so I didn't make a video there, but here's a nice little possum that I saw while running at night in a forest area. There's some other cool stuff out there. I did do a trip where I was like looking for some passion fruit out near Monrovia Hillside Preserve. I didn't actually make a video of that, but here's like some clips of the passion fruit vine, I guess, if I still have it on my phone. No passion fruit, unfortunately. I think it was just too dry. But yeah, I want to get back doing some of the stuff that I normally do. And I think that, you know, things are gonna gonna settle down soon one way or another. So yeah, I'm optimistic about some nice future trips. Anyways, yeah, I figured today would be good just to come back here to actually catch a bunch of the crawdads I saw last time and cook them. And I feel like, you know, for daytime trips, I've done Piru Creek crawdad catching cooks about once a year since I've been doing YouTube. So it doesn't have to do another one. And I think I did one already this year, but it was at night. So yeah, as I mentioned, daytime. Speaking about daytime crawdad catching cooks, I think we got one to catch there, yes. So, yep, perfect. All right. This is, I don't know, I think 12 maybe. I'm not catching a bunch. I could catch more, but I'll put this guy in. All right, that was pretty nice. I think I have room maybe for like 1 or 2 more, maybe 3. Maybe I could fit 15 in here. I don't know. It depends on the size of what I catch. But yeah, I have another bottle like this, so room for plenty more. Got number 13, small guy. Number 14, 15, and 16. So I got 16 in here. I think I'm gonna get out my other bottle, which is, yeah, completely empty. So I'll show y'all in a sec. All right, fresh water bottle. So yeah, let's catch a few more crawdads. And I think as long as I get 20 today, it'll be fine. I'll probably catch more though. So yeah, we'll see. This is another spot I visited last time, and it's definitely a top-notch swimming hole, you know. So I might have to swim through this a little bit. Yeah, so real nice water, and don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there are, yeah, that orange thing there, that's a crawdad. My likelihood of catching a crawdad in water this deep is pretty low, but yeah, the bottle is still empty, so I'm not gonna say no to anything super easy. It's getting deep here. I forget if I actually had to swim in this or not, but so far wading seems to have worked, although it does get a little deeper over there and perhaps over here too. Yeah, generally speaking though, the sides of the pools are often more shallow. So if this is how it is shallow, you can imagine how it must be where it's deep. Number 18, 19, and 20. I just caught these last 4 in this shallow section right here without really trying all that hard. So yeah, some spots are just really prolific and don't take a lot of effort. Well, others, you know, they get away quickly sometimes. There's 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. This bottle here is filling up pretty quickly. So yeah, also right back here, very prolific, you know, very easy to catch. But yeah, let's keep going downstream and see how many more we can get, or at least fit into this bottle here. Got 26 and 27. Number 28, 29. Pretty confident that this here might be the end of that long pool. Although I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it really does look like it though. Yeah, I'm certain this is it. Yeah, so right here, the creek really widens and gets deep for a bit. And yeah, it's quite beautiful. I'd like to get one more crawdad before I get going. And I'd also like to swim here. So we'll do a little of each of those. Maybe some swimming first and then a crawdad. But yeah, let's get going, and I'm gonna get to a place along the bank down there a short ways. This is looking real nice right now. Maybe a little murky if you look this way, but all in all, yeah, very, very beautiful. And yeah, I think just maybe right over there to a point, I'll get in the water. So this is about where I started the traverse up 2 weeks ago along the creek. And yeah, you know, I saw a lot of crawdads. Definitely as you get closer to the dam up the river, a bunch of crawdads. But yeah, without trying particularly hard, we got, you know, 29 of them so far. Certainly going to be 30 soon. And yeah, anyways, let's do a quick little swim here. I think that'll be nice and refreshing. So yeah. I don't know if it's obvious, but there are a bunch of bullfrog tadpoles just hanging out at the top of the water here. So I'm not sure how easy it's going to be to get close to them. Looks like a lot of them are diving down. But maybe we can get close to at least one. No, maybe not. Really quiet. Yeah, you can see them flipping around. They're not letting me get too close. But yeah, anyways, yeah, very beautiful section of river, and I'm just really happy to be here. All right, let's do a cold plunge. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. That's nice, yeah. We got a crawdad number 30 actually, right as I'm getting out, so perfect timing. I don't need to like wait around and you know, trying to find another crayfish. I worry that the footage may be a little, I don't know, I might have to wipe off the phone, a little grainy or blurry or something. You know, like doing this outdoors stuff, you just, yeah, you don't always really have the best lighting or the best substances maybe on your camera, maybe a little bit of, I don't know, like oil from sweat or some sort of murkiness, who knows. Anyways, yeah, crawdad number 30. We are good to get off the creek and jog back to the car. So yeah, here's this sign. This is for the Angeles Forest. Yeah, it sort of seems like extreme fire danger, so gotta be careful with the stoves. Yeah, to be safe, I'm just gonna go, you know, try to find somewhere out of the Angeles Forest, or maybe just do it at home. I don't really know yet. Could try out somewhere near Castaic. Not sure that's ANF, but yeah, we'll see. So I've been driving back on like the old Templeton Highway, I guess, and I noticed I forgot something, and that's seasoning. So I should have picked this at Frenchman's Flats, but essentially I'm just gonna get a bunch of this purple sage here and season the water with the crawdads. It should be pretty good. Some good old highway side seasoning, and should make my car smell nice too. Doesn't smell bad yet, but I don't know, with all the swamp water it might. Got a little day pass here at Castaic Lagoon for $15, or I think it's a lagoon, something like that, pond, whatever. But yeah, I think that picnic bench right there is a perfect place to boil the crawdads, and I actually talked to the guy and he says it's fine, so not under the same restrictions that the Angeles Forest is right now. Looking forward to eating these guys. Got the Coleman stove about to get set up, and yeah, I got the lagoon right here, so very beautiful. Got some people fishing, and yeah, looking forward to the crayfish. So I got the grill assembled and on, and I'm gonna start by boiling some water. So let's get this on here. Unscrew this to the best of my ability. Give me a sec. And yeah, I was gonna use creek water, but I had this in the back, and let's just use this. Yeah, so I might get it like about half full for now. Maybe a little more than half full, and yeah, that should do it. Next is our roadside purple sage leaf seasoning, and yeah, I'm just gonna maybe just put the whole stalks in there. I don't really need to pick it off since I'm not like eating it. The sage already smells good. It's gonna make these crawdads taste really good, I bet. This lagoon here is real nice, and I did go fishing here once a while ago with some friends. There's like a little, can I see it? Yeah, there's like a platform over there, which is nice. You know, you just kind of go hang out, but we didn't really catch much. And I'm no expert fisherman, to be honest, but for crawdads, right? Like I can just grab these out of the water. I don't need to have any skill. But yeah, I don't plan on. I might go fishing with a friend sometime soon at Piru. He messaged me last weekend when I was out of town. You know, near Frenchman's Flats. Sorry, he messaged me about going to Frenchman's Flats when I was out of town. But yeah, I mean, I'm not planning on going back there anytime soon on my own. But there may be another trout fishing video, or maybe not a video, maybe just hanging out and fishing at some point. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna keep waiting here until my sage water boils. So these two bottles together have 30 crayfish in them, and that might look like a lot of meat, but to be honest, each one is about the size of a shrimp. So I mean, it is good protein, but it's by no means like as big as it looks in terms of eating. But I should be pretty satisfied after this. I want to give a quick little shout out to another YouTuber, the Hiking Chef. I saw a recent video he made where he went to the bridge to nowhere and cooked a tomahawk steak there. So I mean, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, crawdads are fun too, but not quite a tomahawk steak. But yeah, anyways, nonetheless, it's natural food, and he has a cool channel. He doesn't cook in all of his videos, but some of his videos he cooks some neat stuff on like mountaintops and whatnot, you know. So yeah, I definitely want to do more of that. And yeah, so yeah, the water is taking a while to really boil, but it's certainly getting there. A lot of little bubbles kind of on the side of the pan, and I'm just anxious to kind of start cooking the crawdads, you know. Quite a few this time, and they're gonna be tasty. I decided to take the caps off. They must be pretty cramped in here, and yeah, you know, just gonna maybe we'll start with this one. Water is still kind of boiling, but yeah, I'm sure, you know, if they put effort into this, they'll all get out, or at least the upper ones. Yeah, I don't know, maybe not all of them. I hope this actually starts boiling soon. You know, it is kind of slow this time. I think it's because I added more water, but you know, the sun is getting down. I don't think it'll be dark by the time I actually start cooking and eating, but you know, I don't know, if it doesn't boil soon, who knows, it could be. All right, so I dumped out a little bit of water. I think it's just to get it boiling faster. It's good to have less, and that might be a lot less. Maybe I'll add a little more. Last time this boiled very quickly and a lot hotter than my stove at home. But now it was taking so long, so it still might take a while, but I am very hopeful it'll boil, you know. The other water just wasn't really boiling when it was that high, so dumping it out I think made sense. Guess these guys get to live just a little bit longer, you know. Hopefully that warms up soon. I can kind of see some steam, you know, coming off, so I'm optimistic, but no bubbles accreting at the bottom yet, or accumulating, or whatever. Yeah. I try switching this one over here. You know, it's kind of absurd that this is just not doing anything to get it to boil. Yeah, it's wow, okay, already, yeah, I guess this burner sucks, and this burner is good. All right, well, yeah, it's already bubbling, so I don't know if there's something defective about that one, but yeah, this is working, and it did work last time, so we'll see how it winds up making this boil. It should be pretty fast though. Yeah, so it's really close to boiling. I honestly think it essentially is boiling now, so yeah, maybe I'll put one of these in and kind of slowly add them, you know, until I have enough in there to cook for 5 minutes or so. Yeah, so here's number one, and I'll probably wait a sec and then do number two. Yeah, all right, so let's call this guy number two. Looks like it's bubbling up there. Might be hard to see. Yep, but number two. All right. And yeah, I'll give it a sec. That was probably not good because I can see him moving. There we go. Okay. But yeah, let's let the water heat up just to kind of keep this humane. So it's going, and I think this is one of the bigger ones I caught. Yeah, something weird happened. So like a bunch of these, they just died. Maybe it was like while I was like jogging back or something. I mean, it wasn't everyone in that container. Yeah, I'm curious, like if the water is like low in oxygen or something like that, is that a problem? I often kind of keep the containers open. I'd assume that there would be enough for them to breathe, but I wonder if, I don't think they suffer. I mean, this has been open for a bit now. Yeah, I'm curious. If anyone understands maybe why some of these are just motionless here, I'd love to know. Most of them aren't, but like that definitely caught me off guard. So I might just have to throw those ones away. It's unfortunate, but it happens. So yeah. Yeah. So these are alive here. These are not, you know, and I don't know what happened. I don't think I'm going to be using these to carry as many as I did again, because a lot of them just, I don't know what happened, but usually, I mean, these can, you know, they can survive quite a bit. Oh, maybe they are alive. I don't know. Maybe I just shook them up too much when I was jogging. But yeah, I'm not gonna cook them. I'm just gonna dispose of them in the trash over there. I'm gonna cook these. But yeah, you can see it's boiling and whatnot. So I'm just gonna try to add these few in here, and then we'll give it 5 minutes and eat them. Actually, I'm just gonna let these cook for about 5 minutes or so, and then I'll put the rest in towards the end. It's kind of weird. It's not really like sustaining the same amount of energy. Like now it's starting to boil again, but it kind of stopped boiling for a bit. I don't know what's going on here. So I gotta be out of here in like maybe 10 minutes or so, or else they're gonna lock the gate. But I'm just gonna go with this batch. This stove is horrible. I used it once and it was nice, but this is maybe like the third or fourth time I've used it. And yeah, it's working now, but God, I've been here for like well over an hour trying to boil water. And Yeah, switching over to this one was good, but ultimately I can't even cook all my crawdads now. I'm saving these. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, these should be fine. I'm gonna turn this off. Yeah, and let's do it. Yeah, it looks nice and cooked. And we don't get all of them this time, but we got a good number here. Ooh, hot. Yeah. All right, this is what we have to work with, and I need to eat these quickly. So let's start with the big one here. All right. Yeah, it took a long time to get the water boiling, but definitely worth it. Anyways, yeah, let me do a few more. I'm gonna show some people how to eat them, actually. I've been talking to real quick, but yeah. All right, so I ripped the heads off of the remaining ones, and I gotta eat these fast or else they're gonna lock the gate. Didn't realize it would take so long, but maybe my propane's low, I don't know. I mean, it lasted for like over an hour, I don't know. But yeah, let's do this. Don't think I've ever done 3 at a time before, but here we go. Very good. All right, there's the rest. I gotta toss this all in one of the trash cans. I see one over here, and yeah, anyways, good times. I gotta get a better stove for sure, or maybe more propane, but yeah. It's nice to have the trash cans. Should do it. So they said they locked the gate at 7, and it's like a couple minutes to 7, and I might have been able to stay a little longer, I don't know, but I don't want to get locked in here and find out. I don't know how serious it is, so we're gonna head back, and yeah.